And so, thus, the K anime has wrapped up. Could it have been better? Of course it could. How could it have been better? I have no idea. It's the K, Return of Kings, episode 13, the last episode of K. I don't think it will be a sequel or anything after this. As Shiro confronts Nagare Hisu one more time, as Nagare wonders why the Silver King, continues to stand in his way, seeing that he considers them similar, because, and he also compares himself to Neko very a lot, saying that both of them lost something during the Great Catastrophe, but they both gained something. So Nagare truly believes that only through power can they, well, take control over their lives and not bring on despair. But Shiro still believes, still follows the rules. Passing him, remembering his promise with the king and realizing that Yukari's powers are getting from his loyalty to his king, despite the fact of what he says. Kuro decides he will not lose in loyalty, and thus, with this last found amount of power, managed to cut Yukari, but not a fatal one. And he then spits his own haiku, truly showing that he has evolved as a person. For his words are, although our paths are different, we are still the seeds of our master. And so he leaves to help Shiro with his fight between the Green King. As Yukari can only smiles, saying his former master's name, he knows that Kuro has now evolved into someone of his own. Like a trickster mentor, I guess. And thus, Kuro managed to deflect no, Nagare's missions, and the Damocles kind of fall down. With the combined powers of the kings, the slates are destroyed and the powers fades away. And thus Nagare dies, seeing that his power was the only thing that kept him alive. It's then revealed that the Grey King Iwa is still alive, somehow, but he resolves to not stay alive anymore. He takes Nagare's bodies and tells them all that this place is gonna crumble down now. As it does, he stands over there, watching over his adopted son, as they are all crushed to death. As they are crushed to death. The Blue King is saved from his Damocles with his powers gone, revealing everything what he did and apologizing to his subordinates for his selfish behavior. But Seri has none of that, and punches him. Alas, though, Shiro is also fading away, because the body that Shiro's wielding is not his own. It's a high school kid. Is this how K ends? With Shiro dying? Well, we get some photos of what happened after that. The Scepter 4 still is there. Yukari rescued Sukuna, the bratty kid, and, well, they're gonna do stuff. While the Homura still exist, but even Hakamaito still exists. But I guess not with their powers anymore. For somehow Shiro has come back. You all remember his body, right? Well, turned out that the Gold King preserved that body, and thus when the powers stopped, somehow Shiro's soul came back to its original body. But now I don't think he's immortal anymore, so he's gonna die just like with them. The Hakumaito is still exist, but now no any more power. Neko have joined the academy with a story, and Shiro has joined as a German teacher, or a teacher while speaking German. And thus, K Return of Kings are over. What can I say? Well, I enjoy the K anime, but this and I hate these kind of endings. They're both so tragic and at the same time a little bit weird. I mean, there were some repeating scenes, but the fighting art were graceful. But at the same time, I don't know what. All in all, I'll say K anime was funny to good to watch once you were into it, but it doesn't necessarily mean have to be a good B or C plus rank maybe. Give me your thoughts if you have any.